Okay, all right, Grings. Thank you for joining us. Okay, this is not exactly a new webinar format. I changed the thumbnail. Always on the video outside. If I didn't really reformat it here, I guess I can use this. I just didn't. Yeah, I just haven't really changed the form completely here, but it's a work in progress, you can say. That's not going to be there. It might be more in the future, but just use that something different. It's not too exciting, but it's something. I might start just changing these up every new timeline, new vibes. I had to throw out a rug that got wet during the storm. I tried to salvage it, but it wasn't working, so I had to just throw it out. It was a pretty big, it was a decent sized one. It's not one I was holding on to or anything, but yeah, oh well. It smells a lot better here. Of course, I can't really smell that much. So, all right. I think there is. Oh yeah, I saw something about Disney. Yeah, these like skip the line thing costs more than a park ticket. Figures, right? So anyway, so yeah, I've never changed the webinar thumbnail. Like I don't remember how it debuted. How you word that. But that's the first time I actually started to change it around a little bit. So next time it'll be a bit more formatted. But either way, just kind of taking it easy a little bit. So not that really matters. So all right, blessings. Okay. Uh, Bobby. Yeah, thank you for posting your questions here. So yes, this is the standard webinar. Sorry, thank you for posting your questions. Bobby, training with others in voiceover for the past year. I've learned that I have talent for helping someone connect with their words to bring out their best. Like everything in my life, it feels like this is preparing for something bigger. Well, yeah, like a voice trainer at some point. Yeah, you're just showing that you have like a teacher ability. You learn as you go. Yeah, just little bits here and there. Probably when you get older, you're doing more teaching, but right now you're just building up your, you know, your, uh, you know, your resume. So yeah, but yeah, as you can see, a little bit further along than others. So that's a big deal. So that'll help you. At least you show you're contributing to the art. As you are learning yourself. So it just shows that you will advance yourself over time. Uh, yeah, any messages from my astral self on what the nature of my relationship, or if there ever is one for security reasons? Well, part of it, you're guarding yourself. Um, yeah, is there much of a need for it? Not that there isn't, but as you can see, there's not much of an urgency for it. But yeah, as you get older, it's like, what's going on here? It's like, it's well, like you're doing the voiceover stuff, so that's a good thing. So the more you're around other people, the more likely you'll connect to somebody. Yeah. So in this industry, are you going to classes and all that? So yeah, so most likely it might be more. It probably won't be somebody that's into voiceover work, but somebody as an actress. Yeah, actress. I feel more of that vibe. Of course, they could be you know how it goes, but I get an actress vibe at the moment. At least at the start, right? So just something to think about. Brian, yeah, so use your professional work to open new doors for you. on a professional and personal level. Chris, any messages from my astral self to me? Yeah, you're giving more back to yourself. You're just preserving your energy field, and as you can see, there's reptilian chaos everywhere. So it's like you're floating down the river, seeing all the insanity everywhere. At some point, there will be, yeah, like I say, a partnership will come in at some point, but it's like the world's testing you so they can drag you down. As you already know that, I've already seen it. Not that they would, but just be aware that there, vicious waters out there. Question two: does Mike Tyson win his match with Jake next month? Probably. Mike feels very out of it right now, but it's Mike Tyson, man. I mean, he can't think right, but he can kick someone's ass though if he wants to. I feel like he wants to beat Jake, but it's up to him if he wants to lose or not. At this point, it feels like he wants to win, but not like hurt him. Jake is kind of just, golly, what is with our generation? Yeah, it's like a bubblegum stick. Stick of bubblegum. Take what we can get, right? Angel, I've been exhausted waking up from sleep lately. Can you tell me what's doing an actual? Yeah, it's like a reptilian war. So it has a lot to do with the chaos that's here to rip people down and everything. And yeah, I would say you're also changing your timelines, and you're forging your future too. And it's exhausting. It's kind of like chess, sort of like that. I don't know how you feel about this. I do get the energy of like the movie Tron. Probably like the more updated version. But it feels like you're not that you're an AI being, but it feels like you've been in that Tron reality at some point. Something to think about. Since I have so many malevolent visitors at night, are there any urgent messages you need to? There's a Palladian energy. There is also a cat frequency, a Lyran energy of just that you're moving through the trenches of human society. You are definitely upgrading. I do see a lot of Arturian energies. So you're just mastering the human at this point, what you feel is necessary. You're definitely going to. I don't know how you feel about the cats. Feel like you will connect more to the cats. You also have a bat connection to the bats. Like as for awareness, like scanning, and you also have a wolf connection too, where you can same thing with your senses. So bat, wolf, cat, even Arcturian, definitely have Babylonian connections. So yeah, your Babylonian energy, yeah, I just got a feeling on that. That might, yeah, I don't know. If you want to explore that, please do. Just don't get caught up in all their, propaganda. But, yeah, your Babylonian side might be something that you should just protect yourself. But healing, releasing, exploring, I think it will help you a lot. I think we have like District of Columbia in the U.S. I think that's That's all Babylonian, like connected to the Statue of Liberty. I don't think it is a Statue of Liberty. Might be. Either way, something to think about. Jane. I'll have my first EMT experience Sunday. Any messages concerning this? Just know when to stop. A little bit goes a long ways. I would just start small. I don't know why I'm getting like green peas. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what that like a green pea, like a small just small doses, yeah. And it's yeah, take your time. There's no rush for any other messages concerning DMT in general. Well, I think you already know a lot what people go through. Um on they see aliens and all that. You might see some weird stuff, yeah. Yeah, just don't take those guys too seriously. I mean, it's good to explore that side. Yeah, definitely the dark side comes through. It might not. You will know. Just protect yourself. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Just it's good that you're conscious. You're not too under the influence of this stuff. But it's trippy. Yeah, it's worth. And to stay strong. Just know your limits. It's kind of like smoking a tree. That's the vibe I got. Something like that's like where it's like yeah, it's like smoking a consciousness. Yeah. Annie, last week a couple stayed at my place a couple of days because of the storm. They had very chaotic energy. Can you tell me what that was? I know them in past life. Yeah, they had definitely a lot of reptilian worries. They're very materialistic, so that's what you felt. So they're kind of stuck here. It's almost like they're human ghosts. Like they're here, but they're like they can't leave this earth realm anytime soon. So, well, I feel like you've helped them as ghosts to free themselves from the ghost realm, but then they came right back into humans. So they can't let go of this place. So it's like they're in the world third dimensional merry-go-round. You can probably sense that. I mean, they seem like they're good people overall. They're just chaotic. Yeah. Well, now you get to see who you're dealing with in the astral, but it's here in the physical. Any messages for me? I've been feeling attacked energies and have thyroid issues. I think it has a lot to do with just, you know, the changes coming into us for, the election stuff, everything. Just, I don't know if what was going on with Israel. They're just like they got attacked and just went to sleep. Obviously not, but I feel like you feel like for I think you're also connected. Well, we think technically we're all time travelers, but it's like you're doing a lot of future work and you feel it's happening. So you're just very connected to Mother Earth's frequency. So you say we all are, but everyone's at a different level. But yours is like really the empathic side. It's truly to block actually the attacks that hit people that are not ready for this stuff. So you're seeing your angelic self really, have it say kicking some butt, in astral. So you are getting, yeah, you just think about what that would look like. You're helping those that are just not energetically aware, and it's very exhausting. Yeah. So you are doing angel work. You can definitely feel it. Not many people can tap into that, but I believe you have some. Doesn't mean you just sort of see the whole thing, but I think you have a good idea of that. Yeah, it's intense, but it's part of the job because this is how you get your black belt or angel wings or however you want to word it. Christy, my connection to the what is my connection to the fire elements? That's different. I do see like Native American energy is like I mean I would say your energy alone brought in fire, you know, even as, like you have like a frequency to like if you're like a Native American, even if you're not the one making the fire, you can help the frequencies for it to be created, to keep people warm, stuff like that. Interesting. I get like an insectoid connection there. A deep, deep connection. How you just understanding the earth. which is it's kind of like being a bee. Like bees do beehive stuff, but you're like doing earth element. I think I could say it's kind of the elf side of you, or the fairy side. I feel like more elf energy. Any messages for me on how to bring more love and passion to my life? Like you say, you're doing your spiritual work, so that's good. I feel like that helps you a lot. So I don't know how you do like readings, like for other people. Like if you do like a Facebook Live or anything like that, um, you don't have to show yourself, but you can just talk and just do readings. I think that helps you. I feel like it just helps you feel better, and just like you're helping people. Also, you're trying to help you build an income and a if you need to use cards, whatever you need to do. If you do like I do a Facebook Live and just like I say, you don't have to appear on there. Just talk and just talk about the cards that you have or whatever you want to do. I think it is just helpful, for you to. And it's free, you know. You just have to find what method works best for you, or put yourself on camera, whatever you want to do. You don't have to do that, but if you want to just show the cards, um, you know, and do it, and do it live, I think that would be a lot of fun for you. It won't be exhausting. It'll be exhausting, sort of, but I think you'll just feel better. There's also Instagram too. It's all free, so I think it's worth it. Ask for donations and whatever. Yeah, I think you just feel better doing it. So, Cloud Waterfall, I met an adorable, open minded Filipino online in messages. Just talk to her. That's good. Just talk to her and just keep it consistent. You're not obsessive, but it's good to be friendly and consistent. Like, hey, how's it going? Just keep it no agenda. The whole friend zone situation. I don't know how you go about that. You start as friends anyway, so just don't go fast with relationship energies. But just take your time with it. But it's good to treat it like a regular friendship for sure. Things build up. It takes a while. Any messages for my guys at this time? Uh, well, feels like the Filipinos a good idea right now. Feels like she has nothing else to do. She's just like kind of in your same situation, not exactly, but just like who do I talk to? So it's you get to know her for a while, and just if you get to see each other on camera will help a lot too. Heal the fear, and you can move on from there. Yeah, just take it day by day. Don't be obsessive or anything. Not that you would, but just say, "Hey, how's it going? On board. What's going on?" Or something. Something like that. Just be honest and just give her space. But also, it's good to say hi every now and then. Might as well. Screw it, right? Um, Jillian had a powerful dream a while back. I was in school, looked like Coliseum, and I was known as a wife or scribe. Oh, interesting. Babylon came up again. Or sorcery. Is it sorcery you're saying there? Babylon interpreter. My connection to oily. I don't know. What is that word you're using there? Is that the oily aliens? Or secker? What is that word? Oh, scribe or a fortune teller. Okay, gotcha. Um, yeah, yeah, definitely. Babylon is like the desert Atlantis. So yeah, I think you did know Nebuchadnezzar too. Isn't there like different versions of him, like a first one and a second one? I feel like I knew all of them. At least three. I don't know if there was three of them. It feels like I knew three of them. Yeah, he might have had actually a strong connection to one of them. You gotta feel that one out though. Well, that's where you get the Wi-Fi energies. Yeah, yeah. Go by what you feel on that. It's Nebuchadnezzar. It could be some other reality, but either way, yeah. That's where you'll learn a lot of your power that you have right now. Of course, a lot of it shut down due to being attacked every 5 minutes. And you also have a druid connection too. So yeah, that was where you're heightened of your power. That was a whole nother part of evolution. So I feel like language is a big part of Babylon. We're just creating, speaking, just all languages. I mean, I'd say all languages are created there, but just there was obviously magic, but something about voice. You can say that's where spell work was done too, but a lot of mermen, mermaids were there too at some point. Wish they had their version of it there. So of course the gin was there, but I feel like you did, well, yeah, work with the elves and things like that there. So no, it's pretty intense timeline. I feel like you're doing definitely a release of it. It's quite intense, yeah. But just leave it with that. I found some real old newspapers in a cemetery from okay from the day we supposed publicly landed on the moon. And the day Kennedy came out, why was this shown to me? And when was that? When was I last on the moon? Well, it feels like you're on the moon yesterday. It feels like, yeah, just you're clearing out deception. It's whatever. I mean, there's different timelines of that now. It's all over the place at the moon, but yeah, it feels like, I mean, yeah, it feels like a lot of it was staged. So, no, I think we were on the moon for sure. Now, was it public is a whole other story, though. Uh, at some point, maybe, or old footage, or you know what I mean? Just, but you definitely been like a Palladian being on the moon, or yeah, it feels, well, you're friendly, and I feel like there's a part of you that's still there. Yeah, I just your moon base. You also have Zeta connections on the moon too, so yeah, there's a lot of sacred work there. I feel like you still do connect to the druids, even if you're not conscious aware of it. I feel like those are your people, even if you're not really that, feel like connected to them currently. Yeah, thanks for your thoughts. Yeah, cats are more than fine. It's another day at the office for the cats or the spa or whatever they're living. Yeah, they got it all made. Made in a shade, or however we word that. Diana was thinking of spending 397 on Brandy Gilmore's healing the body in mind class. You think it'll help me? Well, if you have any, I mean, that's a lot of money. I don't know. It's if you got money to throw away, sure. Um, but if you don't, I mean, I think you will get something out of it. So now, what is another story? But I feel like it will help you on your journey, though. Help you do some energy cleansing and releasing. I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know. That is a lot of money for healing the body. It's a tough one. It's like you decide if it's valuable enough, but you kind of have to do it also to find that out. But when I connect to it, feels like it will help, but is it worth that? Probably not. But is it, helping you on your journey? Yeah, it could probably be worth half that. I know Brandy wouldn't be too happy about that. I think it's more worth $200 or 250. It's not worth $400. Let's put it that way. But it is helpful. But it is definitely not worth $400. That's just ridiculous. I'm not sure how many people she has doing that, but I mean, obviously, healing people would just kind of it's kind of like playing the lotto. They get kind of, I guess she's kind of known. I don't know. I guess compare with her status, I guess it's kind of cheap from her point of view. Um, it still is kind of pricey. It's not worth that much, but it still will help you. In messages, I feel like it won't. You won't. At least at the at the time of this reading, I feel like you won't feel it was a waste of time, waste of money, a waste of time. It feels like you'll feel like it was worth it, even if it wasn't exactly what you thought, but feels like it is another part of your journey. I get like a bear energy too, like a grizzly bear. Well, you might have been a lifetime we had to deal with living out in the woods and dealing with bears, even shooting them because you had to survive. That's fun. Sort of. Brock, what sides of my being should I focus on more? Top of a third eye and lucid dreaming. The inventor side. I know that sounds a little weird there, but it feels like letting your mind create inventions, like it come naturally. I feel like part of you wants to build that here, build those. I think I believe you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like part of you still wants to experience that here, but you can at least dream it up and connect to it. Even if this world rejects practically everything, but at least you know more about yourself. So it's just a thought. What I've been up to in astral. Hmm. Fighting time traveling zetas feels like part of you wants to bring in obviously this side of you, is there the other side of yourself, and obviously this world is very flat, meaning it's just not too exciting. So you just put the intentions that you're going with the flow. That'll help your astral. Because your astral is kind of dealing with a lot of stress trying to make things happen here, and it's being difficult. Make it more exciting. Esmeralda, can you see when if I will win or get more custody of my kids when I start this legal battle with my ex? Yeah, definitely he'll get custody, all full custody. I mean, he'll try to do other things, just try to fight you, but I don't think he really wants it. Yeah, of course, the cost issue is the biggest problem about the legal battle. Yeah, it's the only issue with it. Now, he can make it easy, but you know how that goes. But I believe you have full custody for sure. Just state your case. Yeah, just I would ask for full custody. I mean, he might have visitation rights every now and then. Not that he'll do it. Why am I having dreams of my husband and his third party? Well, I feel like he's getting second thoughts. Of course, he already made his bed. I feel he's not happy with his decision, but yeah, he's struggling. So you're part of the conversation, but I just keep focusing. I would clear both of them out of your energy field because they're draining you. I would do put the intention to clear them both, not no, don't clear. Well, clear out what your kids are going through, but definitely not clear out your kids. But clear out just any stress affecting you and the kids. I would clear out both those people out of your field because you don't need that because they're just draining you, like spiders, like insects. They're just getting into your vibe and just causing you trouble. You don't need that. They don't know what they're doing. I don't think they're trying to be difficult. They're just, they are what they are. Crystal, any messages? But I just need to get out more at some point. If I can travel the world at some point too, Iceland seems like a good place for you to go down the line. Can you advise if I should pursue a roof replacement with the government program or do a private company I've been speaking with? I think government's fine, just takes longer. Let the government pay for it if you can. That's up to you. I feel it'd be just as good, just takes forever. Michael, do you see nicotine patches that obviously start helping me quit smoking cigarette? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And anything else you can think of there? Nicotine gum or something? Yeah. Well, it just has to do with your situation. It's just been hard, yeah. Just maybe to come up with a hobby or something. I don't know. Go play pool or something. And of course, you have social anxiety. That's another reason why you're doing that. Some people just smoke because they're just have anxiety because they're around other people and all that. Think of it that way. Question two: what do you see me and my mother? Do you see with me and my mother's home? Do you see us moving or staying? Moving eventually, yeah. Maybe even separately, possibly, just to give the two of you a break. Maybe it's just temporary, but that house, I feel like you just need to get out of there eventually. I mean, it's a good investment, but I feel like, or just you need both need maybe a vacation from each other for a while, um, and then come back. But I feel like you do need a break from each other at some point. She needs, I mean, both of you just need to go somewhere separate and just relax, take it easy for at least 2 weeks. Yeah, I think you still come back to that home, but I feel like you just hold on to it for financial reasons. Sell it, and you'll definitely find something better that makes more sense, smaller, and better vibes. So yeah, it definitely. I feel like it too. You still will be connected. Like you'll still live how you are now. That's okay. Just if I could do need a break though. Sarah, I'm messages from Mother Mary. How am I doing? How do I get better? Just putting intention to clear out anxiety of the past. Just cleanse anything, forgive the past on any level. Just keep moving forward. Just focus on what you want. But definitely like clear out, put your intention, clear out the past, move from that and create, build, keep focused on building. Personal message from highest good from my beautiful higher self. Um Yeah, just take things slow. Let's see. Poetry seems to be helping a lot. Songs is okay. Poetry seems to be working better. It just does. It just kind of goes right into. I mean, songs are similar to poetry, but something about the poetry it clears out heart chakra blockages. Art is there to heal the soul and heal others, but definitely heal yourself. So, yeah. That's all I need to know right now. And makeup is good. Michaela, any messages from Spirit? It's good to make a choice where you want to go and just own it, and you will. It just gotta get. It does seem like you need to get away from your family because their anxiety is kind of succubus type vibes. Just need a break. Any messages from my guides? Yeah, just put energies for relax, sleep. Change is good. You might not like change, you might hate it, but it also feels like it helps in the long run. But do what you feel. But you gotta yeah, you gotta like push yourself out of the nest and go fly. Not that you can't do it, but you know how it is. It's just you just have anxiety everywhere. So you just gotta manage it the best you can. But change is good for you at some point. Asami Asami, I can't pronounce any of these names, but anyway. Do you have any messages for me? Yeah, just um, hold on. This is I get esoteric knowledge. So you're part of. I don't know how I feel about this. Like at some point, oh, then again, this might all. There's like some secret society stuff you've been connected to in the past life stuff, and maybe even sacrifice at some point. I feel like that's what you're healing currently. You gotta follow your intuition on that one. Does any of that feel like anything? Like not that you need to know, but if you feel like you're in some kind of know, at some point, I feel like you definitely have connections there. Just see if the work question two. Do you see if the work is going well for you? Yeah, it's work. It's not exciting. Yeah, it's just for income. It probably feels pretty soulless, but it's just for income purposes. But it's helping you ground for you to figure out who you are here. Or even a unicorn, a dancing unicorn. I don't know where that came from, but yeah, you're trying to figure out your identity here, like on a higher level. Heal the amnesia. I'll just leave you with that. Vasco. I have been angry. I don't know what I needed to heal to release this. I think it's coming from your relationship. I don't know if you're with her still, but you're feeling her stuff. It's all her hatred for herself, her anger for herself, and all of that, as you probably know, in her family, mostly about her. So you're just picking your empathic energy picked up on her vibe. And then sometimes you just go through the process of it. Of course, she's scared of the future and everything with this going on with the political stuff. Any wisdom from my higher self? Yeah, do a cleanse. I think I connected this last time you're like a policeman in past life. Yeah, and this is part of your detective side too. It's like this is how you figured cases out. It's like you can get too involved. I think like a detective can get almost killed by their case, meaning like they get too energetically. It's like going. I would just have to say it. Like the Zodiac killer is kind of like going after that. Not that you're doing that, but it's kind of like you feel you get so wrapped up, you start going crazy, and that has to do with your ex or current relationship, whatever she is. You're just feeling what she's going through, and it's like you're trying to get out. Either way, it feels like that's what you're connected to. It's just to get emotionally involved, and you just gotta put in your intentions to clear out, or just explore it. What's going on over there? I'll help you release it too. It's up to you on how you go about that. But to go back also to the Zodiac killer stuff, I think you've been doing stuff like that in the past. So something like going after a witch or whatever. Some kind of crazy at some, maybe you're doing it now because you have like an investigative mind. So you have the detective mind, definitely. But it can get kind of, what is it, the LA Confidential? You get too wrapped up. Yeah, you're kind of like in that situation. I hate to say it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Or you're just kind of pulled into some shady situations. you have good intentions, but the people you're around, maybe, yeah, and who's around you? Like, even if you're not with her anymore, what is that vibe over there? Is it kind of good, but also kind of criminal-like? I think you understand that. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean they're breaking laws, but can be kind of, other stuff going on there. So anyway, all right. Thank you everyone for posting, and all right, blessings.